Hello, all, and welcome. We are back with part two of our discussion on scaling and how innovative platforms are helping organizations solve for workforce shortage issues by making the process of identification of candidates, training, and competency assessments more streamlined. We have guest Dr. Guido Minaya, CEO and Chief Learning Officer of Minaya Learning Global Solutions, and again via Zoom, Sanjay Katiyar, co-founder of Knowledge Synonyms. Stay tuned to learn more.
When we look at examples of these solutions, so as an example, in our geography, we have construction, we have logistics, we have healthcare, we have education, manufacturing that have extreme needs, right? As an example, just maybe a month or two ago, we had 25,000 open jobs and 8,000 people looking, right? So looking at it from a sector perspective is important in our geography here. And even when you look at Florida in general, those same industries and workforce shortages exist. When you look globally, right, in ways that you and your teams have been working with skill councils, is there anything that you've learned that may be a better or best practice when you're looking at it from that sector skill level perspective?
As I said, when we talk about developing skills and developing competent workforce in our part of the world and the customers whom we have been working with, they have been working relentlessly on developing the talent pipeline by training, providing refresher training, giving them real jobs, scenarios, and situations to actually apply those learnings. And once those are applied, they get assessed by the potential employers. And once those are assessed, there is a complete analytics that comes out with respect to their job readiness, competencies, their level of competence on different competencies, and how soon those candidates are employable. So all these initiatives are happening when it comes to the developing skills with respect to different industries. So the examples that you took, construction, healthcare, fashion industry, retail, automotive. So all these industries have been building a talent pipeline on EasySim by providing cutting edge training programs, assessments, and then letting them immerse into the job specific scenarios before they actually apply for the actual interview with the employer. So that's how we have been addressing this with our customers.
Most helpful, most helpful. And let's say that we have a new challenge that your company or a community or an organization is facing. When you look at the steps involved to operationalize a solution like this, right? Could you share a little bit about what does it take to begin that implementation, and then given that you've got parties that have available time to help this on the organization side, how long could standing up a project or a platform like this take?
Well, the key here is if the organization already holds a competency framework, that framework can be mapped into the platform very quickly. And post that basis, that framework, job specific interviews or assessments can be created. And when we talk about creation on this platform, that's pretty easy to do. Their own trainers, their own process or functional leaders can come and create those events on the fly. And as soon as those events get created, they could be distributed to a large audience on this platform. So platform is scalable enough. You can deliver those assessments to a geographically dispersed audience on just a single click. And you can get a deep analytics once those assessments are completed. So to answer your question with respect to the rollout time, the platform could be seamlessly rolled out for a large organization which has got about, say, 100 different job roles, and say to assess those 100 job roles, they have got 5x assessments. So you can easily do that in a window of 4 to 6 weeks time.
Great. No, that's extremely impressive, right? Scale and speed. So let's take an example, and I know that just from your experience, let's say that an organization doesn't have either an updated or they don't have any competency framework model yet. What steps would they take to get that foundation in place before a solution like an Easy Sim is viable for them?
That's an interesting question, Guido. So some of the customers would prefer getting the framework developed first. So that's an exercise. However, platform also allows you to build your competency framework on the fly. So if you don't have a framework, you have a job situation or a job role for which you want a candidate to be hired, and these are the competencies required for this job role or for this situation. You can create that event, you'll map competencies on this platform, and that will become part of your competency framework, which is dynamically getting generated on the platform. So as you keep on adding job roles, keep on adding competencies, your framework will automatically get developed on the platform itself.
Oh no, that's most helpful, Sanjay. And I know to learn more, if someone would be interested in learning more about this, what is the best way to begin doing their investigation of a solution like this, would you say?
Well, they can always reach out to our websites. They can request for more information that is available with each section of the website. They can go through various customer use cases and learn about how the platform has been implemented for a given customer. Additionally, we are always open to coming to a one-to-one conversation, which is specifically aligned to a customer's need.
Fantastic. Well, Sanjay, you've been most gracious with your time and expertise. We learned a great deal today. Thank you so much for sharing this kind of a solution, which is so much needed. And I know we will definitely check back in maybe in 3 to 6 months and see how else you've seen the needs solved for based on new applications and uses of your platform. So thank you so much, Sanjay.
Thank you both for the opportunity to share.
Well, Dario, I'll turn it back over to you.
Thank you, Sanjay and Dr. Minaya, for the great conversation on this topic. I'm sure our listeners will enjoy this episode as well. This wraps up our series on skill development innovations. We hope you enjoyed the series and gain some insights. Until next time.